This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's Mendoza. Pulls it in. It's Barker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
With the catch, it's Jackson. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run the option. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8. The offense going with the hurry out. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
And his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He keeps it on a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, a 4th down.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Hemby. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, what a grab! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Right into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job on the coverage team. playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Pemby. Here he goes. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking for a man. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw it again. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Tight end goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Yeah, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone. The first down to 17.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hemby. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Hoosiers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Caught. Completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
To throw, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
41, Indiana, 0.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with the running play. He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Has the 1st down and more. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Bringing it out, it's Morris. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. That's caught, it's Barker. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
There you go. I love to see that fullback get involved. Take advantage of the defense, sometimes forgetting the fullback. Defenders rarely see offenses that look for the fullback out of the backfield, and here it pays off for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught behind the line. It's Barber. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And look at this. The fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Hoosiers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He's looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. But how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Tackle made after just a short game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Looking to pass, it's Mendoza. Pulls it in, it's Hemby. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. Now here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 28, Indiana 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming.
Look out, he's in the clear. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
What a catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep barking that clock.
Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Let's go.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sayin, bringing pressure. And the receivers got it. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking for some space. It's Donaldson. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
But coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. This is an impressive performance. They've played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people